When I founded my first company, it didn't even feel like founding a company. We were running completely out of money. We had to file for bankruptcy. We were basically completely broken. It's not like believing in it, it's like knowing it. You know that you will succeed. And if you 100% know that you will succeed, then you will succeed. When I founded my first company, it didn't even feel like founding a company because I was solving my own problem, which was when I was 15, I wanted to have a really cool computer system. And in the local computer shops, you could buy only crap. Yeah? And so I built my own system, and what happened then next was that all my friends, they all of a sudden also wanted to have like a computer system that I had. And I started building then computer systems for them. And they were super happy with it. I earned decent money. And then when we played computer games, for example, together, and I could see them playing the games on my computer that I built for them, that was really, really cool. Really exciting to see that how they were happy and how I could earn money with that. I would say the most important skill for my career was that I was always able to teach myself pretty much anything. When I was 15, selling computer systems to my friends, I taught myself how to build these systems and how to sell those. And that worked really, really good. And then later in consulting, I did the same with Excel. I came from zero, and in the end I was the Excel crack, and everyone was asking me for advice. Recently, I taught myself how to code. So I built one web page after the other, and I now have the ability to just build stuff on my own. And I think this skill, that I'm confident and able to teach myself anything, was very, very crucial for my career and for my success. I think my key learning as an entrepreneur is that you have to 100% believe in what you're doing. The problem is that in sort of every business book, that's what they tell you. You have to believe in your idea. Yeah, that's kind of like, you've heard about it before. But the thing is, you realize at some point that it's true, and maybe to use a different word, it's not like believing in it, it's like knowing it. You know that you will succeed. And if you 100% know that you will succeed, then you will succeed. And if you look at hurdles in front of you or problems that you face, those are all only problems in your head, in your mind. And if you know that you will solve them, you will solve them. I think yes, everybody can found a company, but depends on the type of company. So let's say you can sell stuff on eBay or do a yard sale or sell lemonade on the street. And that's maybe like in your world, there's like, yeah, you can do that. You feel confident doing that. And then you start a business around it. But let's say you would start right away an airline business, an airline company. That feels kind of like overwhelming because you need to know how to get people, how to manage airplanes, how to do accounting in different countries, and how to train pilots and so on and so forth. Like, it's very, very complicated, and it's not a good fit for you maybe. Yeah, but maybe the yard sale is, and then maybe there you all of a sudden discover that you can maybe build an online platform around it, that also others can do yard sales, and announce that there's a yard sale coming up on Friday. So of your idea, where you feel very confident, a bigger business can arise, can grow. And what I'm saying is that you should find something, a business or a company that fits to who you are. And then you build a business naturally out of that. So I would say yes, yeah, sure. I think the person that influenced me most was my first boss. After I finished my studies. His name was Robert, and he was a very successful manager from a big corporate before he founded his own first company that I joined then, and we scaled it up to 250 people, raising millions of dollars. And I thought, hey, I can learn like a lot of functional things from him, like how to do marketing, how to do sales, how to do a good product. But I actually realized that I also learned a lot of personal skills from him, like how to negotiate and how to build a great culture. And I think that was super important for me then to build a successful company later on. Yeah, so having good mentors is very, very, very important and will speed you up and will guide you on the right way. Biggest fail. I would say, first of all, there's a lot of failures on the way. If you're an entrepreneur, you will always have failures, failures, failures. You always have to get up again, and then eventually you will succeed. So if I look at my failures, the biggest one maybe, I built a company in 2010-11, and the first year was amazing. Yeah, we sales were going up, we hired people, we were launching new countries, and it was exciting. Like, it was like a big party. Second year, the market changed. It was really difficult to get new customers. I think we also made a huge mistake as a management to realize that and to work on ways how we can solve that. But we were not able to do that. And then what happened is that liabilities increased, revenue went down, we had to fire people, we were running completely out of money, we had to file for bankruptcy, we were basically completely broken, and it was a horrible situation. It was like the biggest failure ever. And then obviously also you don't have any confidence, you know, you're just like, that's it, you know. And but then you learn what happened next is an investor came and he said, like, here, I've got a really good idea, a really good team already, and maybe you can join there as a managing director. And I was like, okay, I will have a look at it. And then all of a sudden, yeah, I was on the next company, and then I co-founded it, and then we were scaling up, and this one became a success. So without this kind of failure before, I wouldn't have been successful. And then you realize, hey, it's part of the journey, these ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster. You go up, and it's super exciting, and then you go down, which is super scary, and then you reach like the bottom point, and you think like that's it, but then you realize, okay, it goes up again, you know, and you just have to deal with it and to know that this is part of the journey. But yeah, if you know that, then you can enjoy this roller coaster ride, and it's an awesome experience, even if you have failures. The best timing to found a company is, I think, if you started right now, that would be the best timing, because there's always an excuse to not do it right now, no matter where you are in life. If you're in school, you say, hey, first I want to finish school, college, first I want to finish college or my studies. At work, maybe first get some skills, work for a couple of years, get the promotion, then there's family, maybe wait till the kids are leaving the house. So there's always excuses to not do it. The point is, you lose the most when you're not doing it right now, because then you won't know if it works or not. So that's 100% guarantee that it's a failure, you know. So, but if you do it and you succeed, then yeah, you have a successful company. If you do it and you don't succeed, two things can happen. Either you stand up again, do it again and again, and eventually you will succeed, or you just realize that it's nothing for you, and that maybe the corporate life was not so bad, and then you know that, hey, I don't have to build a company. I did it. I'm proud of myself, but I'm happy in the life that I live. And you're not living throughout your life dreaming about what would have been if I had done that. So do it right now. Have the guts and go for it, man. Of course I have hobbies. Every morning I do sports, 10 minutes high intensity training, then approximately 20 minutes breathing techniques, and then 20 minutes meditation, silent meditation. And on the weekends I go out in the mountains, hiking, climbing, in the winter times obviously skiing, and water sports as well, wakeboarding, kiting, but also cycling, running, swimming. So yeah, I love sports. I would say one is get inspired. So try to find the right mentors that help you on your way. So those can be functional mentors, like if you're building a restaurant, Maybe you want to get someone that already built a restaurant, maybe a very successful chef, because he will help you on these kind of things, how to do the right kitchen and so on and so forth. But it could also be very, like personality related mentors, people that help you to how to become a cool dude. You know, there's like people out there, they're people magnets and everyone loves them and they want to stay with them or work with them. And you also want to get this kind of inspiration and become like someone like them, no? So second thing would be stay happy throughout the journey, because you will face whatever you do huge ups and downs, and this kind of roller coaster can be kind of like, it can be tough on the roller coaster, and you always think about how it will be so cool in 3 years when I reach that kind of thing. But then you should realize that actually the roller coaster itself of the ups and downs is like a lot of fun. And the downs are just like before the next up is coming, and it just belongs to it. And and by that you will also actually find your passion automatically, because you will go so deeply into your business that you create your passion basically, and then you will have it. Yeah? And the third one is educate yourself. So there's billions of resources out there. Try to find the best resources to the problem that you have right now. Yeah. So if you want to build a web page right now, then yes, you can get money from investors or find a co-founder, but you could also just learn it. You know, get a really good WordPress course or Rails course or whatever kind of language you need, and then just build it yourself. And then it will also be way easier to find actually co-founders, investors, if you build it yourself. Or in the business world, office skills, super, super important, Excel, PowerPoint, and so on and so forth. Also actually for entrepreneurship, you can build your business plan, and just get these tools, get the best resources, learn what you need right now, and stay hungry. I think that the upcoming years will be super exciting, and I will hang out with pretty much the coolest people out there, the most inspirational one with the best skills, like the passionate people. You know, they burn for what they are doing, and they are doing that for many years. So those are like the people I want to learn from, and I will hang out with those pretty much 24/7. You know, that can be chefs, that can be fitness stars, that can be web developers or interior designers, or it could be digital nomads, could be anything, you know. And when I'm building Passion.io, where I'm getting these people and building together with them products that enable you, that you can find your own passion, follow your dreams, and take the first step and do what you want, that will kind of completely fulfill me and will be like an amazing time. Yeah. So I hang out with all these cool people, and this will be a win-win for everybody. You learn from the coolest people. I hang out with these people. They can teach you. It will be like a big party. It will be amazing. I think my biggest advice would be that you start now, because you will always find reasons to not do it now. You know, maybe I do it on the weekend or next week or when I have vacation, but that will always be like that. Start now, and it's actually fairly easy to start now, because you start with a small step. So if you want to build a yoga company, for example, that sounds like super difficult, but like taking a first step, which could be going to a yoga meetup, meet other people there that are passionate about yoga, and learn from them about what they need, what kind of ideas they have, and then do a market research maybe in a second step. That is something that is very easy for you. You don't have to quit your job. You don't need any money. You don't need much time for that. You just go there and do that first step. And that's the most important one, the first step. If you have that, that's already like 50%. Then it will be easy to go on and on and on. Yeah. So start today, literally now, and take that easy first step.